Recently, DJ Academics had an opportunity to speak with the manager of King Von. And basically, they're setting a couple of things straight. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently there is a narrative out there that says that King Von, when the situation happened that just transpired, where we lost this young man in Atlanta, where King Von basically said, pardon me, not King Von said, but what was said about the King Von situation was that his friends or his cohorts or his entourage that was there, let's say entourage, that's more appropriate, his entourage that was there turned their backs and ran on him. Okay. Now, first thing that I want to say about this is shout out to DJ Academics. DJ Academics just did an interview with King Von's manager where they broke down a couple of basically broke down the scene about what happened, basically what happened, on that tragic night. And what is basically being said is that his entourage did not run. The people that was there with King Von, they did not run. So apparently, when the first shots were let off, and then after that there were more. See, now when the other shots was let off, that was allegedly by the police. We're not even gonna say allegedly at this point. I think it's pretty apparent that it was most likely from the police. And what had happened is that nobody knew where the shots was coming from. So what King Von's manager is basically saying is that the individuals weren't running away, in trying not to help King Von. Like they were just like, oh, we're just gonna leave the dude here and bounce. It was more along the lines of nobody knew where the shots were coming from. So everybody was trying to pull back so they could see exactly where the shots was coming from, so they could respond appropriately, adequately. Also, might I add, because I want to put this in here also, there is a narrative, for lack of a better term, that how do you say, the other individual that was there that King Von was in the altercation with, initially, Rondo, what they're saying is that when King Von was actually hit, Rondo screamed out, he's shot. That kind of lends me to the idea that was not part of Rondo's plans, that this was not something that Rondo would have wanted to happen. There's something that people have been saying also, because apparently after King Von was hit, King Von was laying on the floor, whatever the case might be, and it looks like Rondo was trying to, some people are saying he was trying to take his chain. I don't know how true that is. I'm not saying that that's a thing that happened. I have no idea. But what I did hear is that allegedly, King Von had taken Rondo's chain, and some people believe that he might be trying to get it back. I don't know. I think all of that is way too much speculation on either side. I do think that it was a fist fight. They were fighting. I don't think, I think that any shots ringing out probably surprised Rondo. I don't think that that was something that he had wanted to do. For anybody that don't know, Rondo and King Von actually had at one point or another, had a friendship, I believe. So it could have just been just somebody not being in the loop and them acting on their own without any other malice from any individuals other than the person that was holding the weapon. One last thing that I want to say, I'm going to make a separate video about this, but we're going to throw this in this video. Also, one last thing that I want to comment on, I'm going to make a separate video talking about this in much more intimate detail. But his manager, the manager of King Von, also says, okay, so basically Asian Doll says that King Von's last words were, y'all let him get me. Y'all didn't, basically she's trying to say that she knew what King Von's last words were. I was a little confused when all of this came out also. Like, I didn't see any females there. How could she have? I didn't see any females in the video. It's just me speaking. But I left it up to maybe somebody told her that. I don't know. But that's what I assumed had to have happened. Apparently, Asian Doll was speaking to, I don't know, a wizard? I don't know what you want to call it. But she was allegedly speaking to King Von from beyond the grave. So, Asian Doll, when she says what King Von says, and in quotes, she is basically saying that King Von's spirit came to her and told her these things. Now, with all of that being said, I'm not trying to go in on, I'm a spiritual individual myself, do not get me confused, right? I don't really believe in this talking to the dead thing, at least not to the degree, like basically at all. But I definitely don't believe it to the degree of, if I believe that something was said to me in a dream, or if I believe I'm by my computer just blinks out and all of a sudden the person picture pops up on there and I'm like, wow, what is this? I'm not gonna believe that that's somebody talking to me from the afterlife. I'm most likely gonna believe somebody has just hacked my computer. That's just me speaking. I mean, shout out to everybody that's I'm gonna say way more spiritual than I am and get involved in these type of discussions. But Asian Doll basically said that she spoke to the spirit of King Von, and that's what he had to say. Beyond any other comments that you're gonna leave on this video, I want to know if anyone thinks that's disrespectful. I'm just curious. I want to know, do you think that's disrespectful, or if she's grieving? Because at this point, that just sounds like cloud chasing to me. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That sounds like cloud chasing to me. I freaking had a damn video up where it was a live stream and I showed people what she said. I'm upset over that. What in the hell? Why are you going to trick the rest of us? Anyway, put it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about all of this. I want to know, do you think, also, first and foremost, I want to know, how do you feel about hearing that when the shots were fired, when the extra shots was fired, the shots that was allegedly fired from the police. Oh, for everybody that don't know, there were two other people that were shot that night. They both passed away. And the shooter himself, he got shot in the leg. So there were people other than King Von that got shot that night, and other than King Von who lost their life that night. So I want to know, do you guys think that it's reasonable that when shots started ringing out and nobody knew where they were coming from, that they dove for cover first? I want to know how reasonable y'all guys think this is. Do you think that, they should have just said F diving for cover? They should have just immediately ran over to Vaughn? Or if they should have made sure that they were okay first so they could then make sure that other people was okay? I want to know what you guys think about this. And also about I don't know. Speaking to the dead, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Mike Speaks.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?